I want to talk about manifesting and what the hell that is and what this process looks like. And the reason that I want to talk about this is because I have literally been manifesting so many different things in the last few years, and I know that we have this power inside of us to manifest whatever the hell we want. So if this is something that you want to know more about, then keep watching, my friend. I'm not sure what the best words are, but I find that there are a lot of people who are going through life playing this blame game, or thinking that other people are getting more than them, and playing this victim role and thinking that everybody else's life is perfect, yet you're the only person in the entire universe or this entire world where your life is not perfect. And that's really bullshit, and that's not the case. That's actually been said to me before, where you have this perfect life. I honestly, to be where I am today and to be doing what I'm doing, took a lot of work. It took a lot in me to say that I didn't want just the average life. I just want to call out that if you are kind of going through life thinking that everybody has a better life than you, stop saying that. That's bullshit. And if you're playing the victim role or you're playing the blame game, you need to stop, because that mentality is actually not serving you. It's doing a complete disservice to you. First time I really understood this concept of manifesting was actually when I read this book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And this book, I stand by it. It's an incredible book. It will make you question so many things. It'll change your perspective. But there was actually, I think it was one of the very last chapter, if I'm not mistaken, where it talked about how you create your reality, and you can create your heaven or you can create your hell. And it's not, for lack of better words, it's just you create the life that you want. It completely, I had this moment when I read that chapter because of something that had happened in my life. I couldn't believe. I was like, holy shit, we have this power to manifest whatever the hell we want. I remember, I think it was a couple years ago, where I wanted to have, for the remainder of the last half of the year, I wanted to have a speaking engagement every single month. And it happened. There's been so many different times. Even, I find I've always been able to manifest money in some way. There's been times where I've been worried about not having money, but somehow along the road, because I wanted to do something, it always was there. It somehow ended up being there, that I had the money to do the things that I wanted to do. And I've manifested, as strange as it sounds, but I've manifested mentors. I actually at the end of last year, I said I've had actually a female mentor for many years, and she's absolutely incredible. And I kind of put it out there that the beginning of this year that I wanted to, actually at the end of last year, I wanted to have a male mentor. I believe there's an energy about the two that are very different, and I was able to manifest that. So I've been working with someone who I look up to. He runs the startup boutique, Marcos Mendoza, and I manifested working with him and being able to learn so much from him on a business level. So I came to this realization, and especially now, just talking about with my boyfriend, just things that we wanted, moving in together. And sometimes it feels like it's so far out of reach, but then with things happening right now, it's just amazing to see that it's closer than we think. And this I really want to talk about what this process looks like. And the process of manifesting is, you know, create yourself a vision board. There's mine right there, you know, having that visual, and that's actually at the end of my bed. So that's the first thing that I see every single morning. So, you know, a vision board is just everything that you want. And when you can have that visual sense, then, you know, you focus on it a lot more. And that's really what I guess the key behind manifesting is just, it's what you focus on is exactly what you attract. I think what pushes that next step to, you know, beyond is this emotional connection that you have to things. Like there has been many times where, you know, I've cried over different things, and because I wanted it so bad, and I didn't have it physically or in my reach just yet, but it eventually came. And I create these emotional attachments to the things that I want, because that is what's going to push you through beyond any frustration that you have, is having an emotional attachment to your goals, to what you want, to, you know, who you want to become. Having this emotional attachment is what's going to keep you pushing, and it's gonna, you know, block out the negative talk that kind of comes up in your mind. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna push you beyond, you know, you'll be able to, it'll be a lot easier for you to make sacrifices when it comes to the things that you want, because you have this emotional drive towards it. We don't understand that we create our reality. We don't understand that we have the power to manifest and have whatever we desire. So remember, what you focus on is what's going to amplify. So the more you focus on positive things, like, you know, your goals, who you want to become, the more that's going to amplify. It will come to you. I honestly believe this universe, I believe in, like, the universe, it's always working in our favor. It's just a matter of, are you open to it? And I think when you have a positive, open mindset and being, is when you'll see that the opportunities and the things that you want are attracting to you. They're coming to you. The more that you focus on negative things, the more that's going to amplify, because the more you focus on negative things, that's all that you end up seeing. So in every situation, you're gonna see the negative, because that's exactly what you're focusing on, and that's exactly what you're attracting, and that's exactly what's amplifying. So I think, like I continue to say, is you have a choice. You have a choice if you want to manifest whatever you want, whatever your heart desires. You hold the power to manifest that. So I hope you enjoyed this bedroom chat. I thought it was just something very important, because when it comes down to just living this better life, having a better lifestyle and being a better person, and just overall living the life that you desire, it's important to understand that a lot of the successful people out there, they know the power that they hold. They know the power that their mind holds. That's what manifesting is. It's coming from your mind. The stronger your mind, the more you're gonna manifest. If you enjoyed this talk, I'm excited to bring more talks like this, more vlogs, and just sharing this journey of my personal journey, my telling stories. Then make sure, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and of course, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every single time I post a video. And I promise they'll just keep getting better and better, and it's more stories will be coming your way. So we'll see you next week.